Hey guys, welcome back to Meal Mondays, where we share some of our meals from this week that me and my family ate. This is a collaboration video, so I will leave the playlist down in the description box below so you can go check out the other meals Mondays from everyone else who joined in this collaboration. I hope you enjoy it. I hope you're having a wonderful week, and don't forget to tell me in the comments some of the things that you guys are having for dinner this week. You ready, Hudson? You ready? Yeah? Okay. All right, for dinner today, we're going to be having a hamburger casserole. It's kind of like scalloped potatoes with ground beef. In here, I have 2 cans of cheddar cheese soup. The recipe calls for cream of chicken, but I thought this would be good. It also calls for 1 can. I'm doing 2 because I did a little bit more potatoes and a little bit more meat. 1 can of evaporated milk, if I can talk right, and 1/4 cup of milk. And then I just mix that together with onion powder, garlic powder, salt, and pepper. We have our ground beef here, and then Melissa washed and peeled and sliced our potatoes, and then we got busy visiting with somebody, so they kind of turned brown, but that's okay. So what we're going to do is kind of like a lasagna. We're going to do potatoes and meat. You can season as you go if you want also. And then when we get our potatoes and meat all layered up, we're going to dump this mixture on top and bake it with foil on it at 350 for an hour, and then take that off and put some cheese on top and bake that for 15 minutes. So I'm gonna get my layers assembled. All right, I got my layers all in there. I did add some salt and pepper as I was going. We're gonna have a bunch of potatoes left over. I was using some leftover ground beef I had, so I knew it wouldn't stretch very far. I was kind of hoping I could get another pan out, a smaller pan, but that's okay. We're gonna do some fried potatoes with those. And this is not a whole lot of food, but we have leftover hot dogs and bratwurst from the other night. And then I'll probably do either a salad or a veggie. So this will be the main dish, and then lots of fun little sides. I'm going to pour my mixture over. All right. But I think this will be pretty good. We have not had like scalloped potatoes in forever, and it sounds yummy. All right, I'm going to spread this around. All right, I spread it all around, covered it up. We're going to put some foil on and cook it for an hour at 350. Lunch is done. There's the casserole. I took the foil off, put the cheese on. I put mozzarella and some Colby blend on there for another, I did 20 more minutes. Leftover potatoes we did in the air fryer, and watermelon and a Caesar salad, and that is dinner today. Tonight for dinner, we're gonna have a version of cracked chicken. I've made this before in my slow cooker. This one's a little different, and you make pasta with it, and it's all in your Instant Pot. I did mine a little bit differently. I will link the recipe below, but I have my bacon already in here, and I'm gonna cook it with my food, whereas they cook it in a separate pan and add it later. So in here I have chicken, bacon, and I'm also doubling this recipe. So I have a big old pack of chicken, a whole pack of bacon, a whole stick of butter, some garlic, and 2 of these ranch kits that I just added, or ranch mixes. So I cooked my bacon and chicken with the butter and garlic, and then once it was no longer raw, I added in the ranch seasoning. Now I'm gonna add in this big thing of chicken broth. It says to do 4 cups, and I'm doubling it. This is 6 cups. I'm going to do all of this and then just 2 cups of water. And then I'm going to mix that up. And I'm going to add in this rotini, and it calls for 1, and I'm using 2. And then once it cooks, we have some other things we're going to add in, like cream cheese and shredded cheese and stuff like that. So that backwards, you add in your pasta, then your chicken broth. So I got my pasta in there. Now I'm going to my chicken broth and hope that it all fits. Okay, I got all my water in there. Don't stir it. I did pat my pasta down just a little bit to make sure it's covered. I added in some pepper and paprika because I think that sounds good. And now I'm going to pressure cook it for 8 minutes. All right, now I released the pressure, and I added in a block of cream cheese, 2 big handfuls of shredded mozzarella cheese, and 2 big handfuls of spinach. I'm going to mix this in until my cream cheese is all, dissolved and mixed up, and then we will plate it up. All right, this is all done and all mixed up. And I'm just going to serve this like a 1-pot dinner. I'm not going to add anything else to it. There's spinach in there, I promise. Anyway, so this is dinner tonight. For dinner tonight, we're going to be cooking out hamburgers, and I've shown you that. It's nothing special, and it's even pre-made patties. But we're going to do potato salad also, and this is our favorite potato salad recipe. My best friend growing up, it's her grandma's recipe. She made it for Thanksgiving every year, which I find interesting because to me, potato salad is a summer thing. But hey, she made it for Thanksgiving, so I don't know. Does it seem summery to you? Would you have potato salad on Thanksgiving? It could be a new thing. You never know. Anyway, I went ahead and peeled and cut up into pretty good sized chunks, about 4.5 pounds of potatoes. Put it in my Instant Pot with a cup of water. You can do this on the stovetop. That's how I've done it for many years, but I do it on the Instant Pot. Also, I normally don't cut them ahead of time, but I'm going to try it and see. Instead of cutting them hot, and it's kind of hard because I don't let them cool off. You could let them cool off, but I went ahead and peeled them and cut them beforehand. We'll see if it works. I'm going to high pressure cook these for like 16, 17 minutes, and then we will make our potato salad. Okay, so that cooked perfect. You can see they're still steaming, but I was a little worried they'd get too soft, and they're not. They're perfect. We're going to be adding ranch, mayonnaise, mustard, regular dill relish, garlic salt, and pepper. I a lot of times cannot find dill relish. I only have one hand, or I'd show you, but you know, relish. Normally I can only find sweet, so I just chop up dill spares, and we like them like that. But I saw some. I had to go out and get mustard. So I'm just going to do the relish today. But, oh my goodness. I just remembered. Sorry, you have to see my face. No makeup or anything. But anyway, had a migraine for quite a few days. And if you have those kind of headaches, you know your brain gets kind of just like, okay. I boil eggs, and I put boiled eggs in this. I wonder if my Instant Pot can boil eggs fast enough. I might take a poll. Anyway, I normally boil up, I'd say, like, depending on how big of a potato salad, I'd probably do 6 to 10 eggs for this size. And I didn't. And then I chop up the boiled eggs and put them in here, and it's kind of like a deviled egg potato salad yumminess. It's really good. I can't believe I forgot. I'm going to go see what everyone wants if we want to postpone dinner, because it's really late. Like, what time is it?
It is
7:16. It's 7:16. Ah! We've been putting together a swing set. I know. It's so exciting, huh? So exciting. Yeah. Okay, anyway, I have to go ask people if they want boiled eggs or not. Okay, I asked, and I decided. Aaron was like, it'll taste fine with it. Alyssa didn't care. We're like the potato salad lovers. So I'm going to boil eggs while the burgers are cooking, because my Instant Pot was already hot, so I'm thinking maybe it'll build up really quick. If they're done, I'll add them to the potato salad. If they're not done, we will have boiled eggs. Liam will eat them for days, you know, until they're done, or everyone will eat them. Who knows? They might even want them with their dinner. If not, I'll put them in the fridge and someone will eat them. I'm going to let my potatoes cool a little bit, and then I really just eyeball all my stuff. My ranch, my mustard, my mayonnaise, depends on how you like it to taste. More tangy, more creamy, just whatever. I eyeball my pickles. I eyeball my seasonings like I do. All those things. So it really just depends on what you like. But I'll show you when I add all that in. I'm going to let them cool a little bit, and we'll see if the eggs appear in there or not. But anyway, I just boiled eggs, and then I chop them up into pieces and stick them in. I just cut the egg in half and then cut it down, you know. Anyway, Aaron's getting the burgers out, and he's going to go grill those up. All right, there is what I'm starting with the ranch. Pressure cooking, so yay. All right, the eggs got done in time. I added in more of all my stuff and my relish and my seasonings. So I'm going to stir this. You want to not stir it a whole bunch of times or you get mashed potatoes. So anyway, I'm going to stir it up and it'll be delicious. Dinner, we're going to do crock pot lasagna. I've shared this a bunch of times. We have sauce and lasagna noodles and cottage cheese and shredded cheese and some ground Italian sausage. The layers are just sauce, noodles, meat, cottage cheese, cheese. Repeat that in your crock pot and you let it cook for 3.5 to 4 hours. It is delicious. All right, now you're going to cook that on high for 3.5 to 4 hours.